All right, guys, I'm going live. If you want to go ahead and get Merritt on the line, that'll be great. All right, guys, just to get you up to speed. So we are here at the City Hall here in Greenville. Um, Upon making entrance here, the receptionist told us that we couldn't videotape or take photographs here, that we had to obtain a permit. Upon going on their website, we do know that the policy that they have pertaining to photography and videography is in reference to Falls Park, and it's for commercial and advertising purposes. At this point, we are being denied access to record any further. Um, so, if you would go ahead and get Attorney Webb on the live for me, please. How long is that gonna take?
I don't know. It took me a long time to find them, so.
Because you shouldn't have contacted them to begin with. It's a public building.
You're in a public area.
That's correct.
You are?
And I have every right to videotape in anywhere that's not restricted.
Well, I'll let you talk to my supervisor.
If your supervisor is not here in 5 minutes, I'm gonna proceed, and then you can contact law enforcement if you choose so. I'm pretty sure Chief Miller wouldn't mind explaining it to you that I'm within every right of the law. At this point, you're violating my First Amendment by telling me I cannot videotape. Chris. Chris, if you don't mind, you get Bruce Wilson on the live feed for me, and Enos Fant, please.
Hi, I'm Logan.
I don't shake hands.
Oh, okay. Um, my understanding is you want to do some filming?
Who is Logan?
I'm an assistant city attorney here.
Okay.
Am I correct in my understanding that that's what you're wanting to do is do some filming in City Hall?
Correct.
Okay, that's completely fine. The only thing we ask is that you stick to the public areas and, don't try and film any like private documents with like social security numbers and that
Common
kind of thing
sense,
on
correct?
them.
Common sense.
Well, I mean,
No information that's private and no restricted areas, right?
right. So like we would ask that you don't go in people's like private offices and things like that, but the public area is completely fine. I think that should cover it. Does that answer any of your questions?
That was my plan to begin with. This lady told me that I couldn't do so without a permit. According to
think-
your website, your permit only pertains to Falls Park, and if it's for commercial uses, so that doesn't pertain to me at all. So you guys might want to brief her on you guys' policy and stuff as far as filming and
Well,
stuff.
Our filming
the
permit's
ord-
all public property.
Yeah, it's the ordinance. The ordinance states public property,
Mhm.
but we're good here for you to send you some filming in the public areas. So if you want to come through, that's fine. Angie will walk you around, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Angie, she'll help you however you need. But yeah,
Okay. And what's your last name again?
Wells,
Wells.
Wells.
Nice. And your name?
Hi, Angie Prosser,
All right. Nice to meet you. And what's your title here?
Director of Public Information and Events. Have you signed in?
I did.
Okay.
Put your time in. Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
You need a directory to where you're going to go right there.
Okay.
Thanks, Logan.
No problem.
You want to talk about which spaces you want to go to?
You
The
tell me.
majority of them are business offices, so the public space, of course, is 10th floor council chambers, nothing going on in there right now. And then, of course, each floor would have a lobby that is public space, but, you're gonna be limited to the lobby
Okay.
without an appointment with specific departments.
That's fine. My sole purpose is just to get, video of the building and, people that are working. I don't have to be in someone's face.
Okay.
So as long as I can get in a public area in each of these different areas, that's
You want to
my
just go
goal.
from floor to floor?
That works with me. I'll
Okay,
start at the
well-
top and come down.
Oh, top, okay.
And how long have you been working with the city?
34 years?
It's a long time.
It is.
Is it almost quitting time?
No, I got years in me.
Okay.
It's a good place to work.
That's what matters most.
Yep. The public space here is, it's kind of quiet right now because there's not a council meeting.
Thank you. How are you? Great. All right. Yep. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Pretty limited here, the legal department's down there, so
Okay.
there's nothing really, in here there's a conference room,
We don't have to go in.
and it's empty.
Okay. Yes.
It's gonna look like this on every floor.
Well, that's good. That means everyone's working
Is there an office? Yeah.
and they're at work. So you guys require a permit for every public space.
Yeah, outside. outside public parks, everything, so it's not just Falls Park.
And inside, how does that work?
So, we really don't get, I mean, there's, news conferences that sometimes occur on the first floor.
Yes,
And then, of course, council chambers are the only, the rest of the building is, offices.
Yes, ma'am. Like I was telling the lady downstairs, this is probably the 42nd city hall I've been to, and it's probably one of 10 that I've been told I can't video within 5 feet of the door. So it's not
We
good.
didn't tell you. couldn't
She did,
video.
the lady at the front desk. I tried to explain to her there's public, it's open to the public. I'm not going in restricted areas. She didn't want to hear it. She told me not to go any further, so.
Oh, that was good.
And is this office open to the public?
No, it's not. It's payroll and accounting.
Okay.
The, So almost all of the offices, you have an appointment, with the exception of 4, which is permanent, so we'll go there in a minute, that you don't have to have an appointment.
And the reason I ask because most places that I go to, they'll say that the offices, you have to have an appointment, but the actual space itself is open to the public. So like you can
Well,
go
there's-
inside, but you just can't, go into someone's office.
It's really, but there's not really any, well, let's see where we were, okay. To the left. And redevelopment and fire prevention.
How are you?
Good. Good.
So this is where you can come and get permits.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Hey.
I didn't realize you were together. I didn't see the.
Sorry. Oh, it's just locked. That's where the office is. Never. this way.
Okay.
They're having, they're setting up
That's-
a meeting. It's just a.
And is this the floor your office is on?
No, I'm on the 6th floor.
6.
Go into the HR department.
Okay.
Go to the.
That's good. You're fine. You're fine. How are you? You don't have to get up. I'm just.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Thank you again.
That's it.
All right. Thank you. Ma'am.
There's a conference room on the 1st floor if you want to go to that.
Oh, I know what that one is. That's fine.
Okay.
I got it a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Just taking video and photographs of the city hall.
Are they gonna be put up anywhere? Well, I don't know. Okay.
Y'all
I'm
have a
just
good day.
helping him go to the public spaces.
Gotcha.
All right. Is there anything else?
That
we
is
can do?
all.
Take care.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So we are now out of City Hall. It took us 34 minutes to get past the lady at the front desk. She's worse than the police department, but we got it done. We're gonna head up here to our next stop and see what's going on.